Yes, I am always on at 8 o'clock as far as I know. And good morning. I hoping you all are doing this beautiful morning and yeah, give me a moment. And your commentator will be in here soon. He's a little bit away, but he will be in soon. I promise you he'll be here. Yep, that works. Awesome. Hi, Audie. Hi, everyone else. I am right now working on this beautiful diamond painting. My husband will be in here soon. I promise. He told me he would be. I even have his tea in here for him. Tea for two and two for tea. How is everyone doing this morning? I'm doing pretty good. I got a lot done. Let me see. Yeah, I know where I'm at, I think. Yep, right in the ear. So he'll be here. This morning it's like we both are being slow, and I can't seem to find something that's driving me nuts. What else is new? I misplaced something, which is not good. You know that shell thing I have? I've looked everywhere for it. I'm sure it's here. I just don't know where. So let's see what else I can tell you. Um, we have we've had a beautiful morning to start with. Jeff, your tea is in here, honey. I said your tea is in here. Yeah. So going to bring this over so you guys can see what I'm doing. We'll have to go buy. I'm going to be buying some. What is it called? I have a couple things I'm going to be buying for us. Um, milk thistle, because we're going to get rid of that DHT in my husband's head, and because we found out that it's the bad testosterone that is causing his baldness. So we're going to be getting something for that. And Jeff is going to be thankful and he's going to be doing very well. And yeah, I'm just so happy he's feeling better. It was a tough go when it was around that time. Am I alone? Um, anyone here? Okay, well, when Jeff gets here, I'm pretty sure everybody's going to be coming back. He's just not here at the moment because he went to eat. But he'll be back. I promise. He'll be here. Um, see what's going on. The weather here is very nice. We got some rain. We had a storm a while back, about 2 days ago. A storm cut our electricity off, which was quite fun, I guess. If you call it fun, having your electricity turned off. Just got a phone call from my father-in-law. My father-in-law told me that, hey, guess what? I want to help pay for your realignment. Jeff and I didn't even ask him. He's just saying, hey, I want to help pay for it. I was like, oh, okay, whatever. We won't. I mean, I don't know if there's an agenda to it or what, but Yeah. I get along with my father-in-law, guys. I really do. Um, let's see. Jeff, are you coming, honey? Okay, dear. He says he's finishing breakfast because I made him oatmeal. I should have just brought that oatmeal in here and he could eat it in here. But no. Nope, nope, nope. I woke up at 6:50, I think, this morning. So I'm doing pretty good. I'm going to start waking up a little earlier, but I went to bed pretty early last night. I was so tired. I went to bed about 10:30. I was extremely tired. You don't realize when you stay up a long periods of time, your body tells you, okay, you need to go to bed now. And I'm like, I'm not that young spring chicken I used to be. AKA, I'm not that, I'm not as young as I used to be. Ow, this really hurts my. I wish I could find my my thing, but I can't seem to find it, and it's driving me nuts. And I'm working on a couple of projects for YouTube. Um, my husband and I will be doing a collab together. He will be doing some diamond painting. We're right now trying to get an idea where we want to put the webcam, so Jeff can be included in this. Because we'll have to probably sit at the kitchen table, which will be so much fun. And we're going to both work on the collab together, work on a diamond painting together. The one he wants me to work on with him is the Doctor Who one, the itty bitty Who, I think it is, from TSA Mystique. So yeah, I have a few plans, and then when I get something in the mail, I'm going to be doing something with clay. Yes, guys, I am going to try out doing something with clay. And I'm actually quite nervous about that because I've never worked with clay in my life. I've worked with Play-Doh. When I was a child, I used to do Play-Doh, but clay, no. And this one bothers me. Yep, that one bothers me because it's missing some stuff. Lovely. So, and I'm still working on the diamond painting from well, it's a Treasure Studios art diamond painting, yes. But there's also a few other things I'm doing too. And I haven't listed anything on not TSA, on my Instagram because I'm going to start listing today, hopefully. Oh, okay. You're bringing your chair over, right? Okay. Your tea in here. So you can't say you didn't get tea. He loves his tea in the morning. And the one he's drinking is peppermint tea. Or spearmint tea. It's pretty much Twinnings is what it's called. I feel is anyone here? Can people raise their little fingers like thumbs up saying I'm here? At least so I know who's here. Because I usually welcome everybody. Welcome, Audie. I know you're here, as far as I know. Robert usually comes in, but I don't know if he's here right now. So I don't know. And once in a while, Diamond Queen 2020 comes in too. Palmy usually comes in. Once in a while, Renee comes in, who is my Patreon, by the way. I don't know who else. I have a he will be here, guys. I promise. He will be here. He even spoke a little bit earlier, right when I go, "Are you on your way in?" He's like, "Yeah, I'm on my way in." I'm like, "Okay." What happened here? Well, that's okay if you fall there because that is that is for that one. So that's okay. And how did you like the idea of insects being the chosen question? Because I mean, I know some people who like ladybugs. Some actually like spiders. They can. That's up to them. I'm just making certain I got all this color. And then, yeah, my husband will do a lot of the talking soon. He's here. Yeah, I got you the big cup. Okay, say hi to everyone who.
No, apparently there's some people in here. Good morning. At least it's morning over here.
Yeah, it's morning.
They got 3 thumbs up. So that means at least 3 people were looking before and there's 2 watching now. Do we count as one?
Well, I'm in, so go over to the other area.
Let's have a look. Really should get a little mouse on here.
Yeah, it should, but we don't have a mouse because we don't have room.
Where? This one?
Yeah, click on that. Click on chat.
Which part's chat here? This one?
Mm-hmm. See, no one's talking yet.
Well.
It's kind of strange, but okay.
Oh, there's something wrong with this entire system?
Uh-huh.
Well, I just can't think of another explanation.
Oh, maybe someone else's.
Maybe their fingers are frozen.
Maybe.
Could be. Although most of them are in warm areas.
Yeah.
Not all of them, but most. Well, so I'm just going to sit here and talk to myself then. Actually, I have a very large tea mug. And it's not actually a tea mug at all. It's technically a small soup bowl with a handle.
Yep.
Is what it is.
Okay, turn it back over to.
So you can see exactly what you're doing. This shows what you're doing in real time. So I'm not sure. So we just want to go to this one anyway.
I want to go to that one because usually they're speaking there, but no one's speaking yet.
No, nobody's talking.
Mm-mm.
Oddie put up links and that was it.
Mm-hmm.
Like says, my job here is done. I'm out of here. Send me my tip. There's a 4th like. I don't know where the 4th like came from. That's very interesting.
Hi,
Karen. Yeah, well, there you go. Karen showed up.
I'm doing really good. I'm still working on this beautiful diamond painting that is with Dreamer. I do have another diamond painting I need to get into, which is the one from Koala Crafts.
Do you know what I find interesting?
What?
Karen Doss is using the "How are you all?" as if she's from the south.
She probably is.
Well, she could be. But we don't use that, and we're even further south. And there are people on here that are even further south than us. Although the accent is funny.
Oh, true.
You're from the south too.
Oh, of course.
You don't have the accent though.
No. That goes in there. So, how are you doing, Karen?
Excuse me.
Please forgive the little bit of
Is there any honey in this?
Yes.
Really?
Yes.
Hmm.
You think I would actually forget to put honey in there for you?
Everybody's human, dear. Well, mostly human.
Florida. Yeah. Oh, I'm so sorry for your mom's passing. How are you dealing with it? Oh, Murgles.
Nearly dropped it, didn't you, dear?
Yeah.
That would have been very entertaining. That would have given me something to talk about. Mind you, I don't want you to drop it just the same. That was the wrong size.
That's the wrong color.
It's like wrong everything.
Well, this is the wrong color.
Probably feeling bad about itself now. So wrong size, wrong color. I feel discriminated against.
Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, my husband and I don't really celebrate Christmas, but we do celebrate Hanukkah. And for that time of month of December, I will be diamond painting my Hanukkah from Treasure Studios art.
Do you know one thing I've used to found interesting that we learned there last night when they were talking about tuberculosis?
Yeah, what?
How they shoot out by the fireplace. I thought that was funny. They used to put their shoes out by the fireplace, just directly underneath the fireplace, so that they could catch the devil if he came down the chimney. This was people in New England in the 1800s. I don't think it worked. But, you know, just kind of amazing some of the coincidences that we have around this world.
Yeah, I can understand that.
But, I mean, good on you, because that's what children should be doing.
Taking care of their parents.
Taking care of their parents, basically, once they reach a certain age.
Yep.
Or if they're, you know, unwell.
Yep.
Although, it's amazing. I've been, like, my own father wants to move into a retirement villa.
And we want to take care of him.
Not that he needs it yet.
No, he's bright and strong. And
that man's going to make it to 120, I swear.
And why we say that is because he actually went up onto the roof at how old?
78.
78 years old on the roof, patching a roof.
Yep. Then jumps down out of the roof into the back of the ute and down off the back of the ute onto the ground in about 5 seconds.
Nothing wrong with him.
No. He keeps very active.
Yeah, he
does. At the time, his knees were probably in better shape than mine.
Well, yours in great shape now.
Yeah, mine work now. Prayer is a wonderful thing, dear.
Yes, it is.
That seems almost like a bit of a sharp break there in what you're doing. Did you notice that?
What do you mean?
Well, it's like you've been doing greens, and before that, really, really dark blues, which look black to me, by the way. And this is blue. Yep. It's like black, green, blue.
And then it'll be this color right here.
But there's still splashes of black up there.
Oh yeah.
Which is, because that's on the dolphin.
Only,
Why is the dolphin? Why is the dolphin black?
It's not.
It's not?
No.
What are these colors up here then?
That's the birds.
Is that part of the dolphin?
That's part of the dolphin, but it's not black.
It's really, really dark green?
It's really, really dark green, yeah. Or a dark, dark blue.
I've never seen a really dark green dolphin. Never. Mind you, I'm red-green colorblind, but I'm pretty sure they're not that dark. Tell me I'm wrong.
No. It's been pretty quiet.
That's all right.
It usually has Audie talking, a few other people talking, but there's not that many here.
I'm just talking amongst themselves. They've switched on private chat and they're just chatting to each other.
Is that what you think?
That's what I think. I wouldn't put it past either of them. Switch on private chat. Chatting like chat. And say, are you listening to what's going on over there? Oh, no, I'm just watching. You know? If I had a camera, if I...
Audie will be talking to you.
Oh, no.
And she has this one. She usually says, oh, my happy ears.
I mean, like, if I had a camera on me, I could be busily miming right now. Nobody would know any difference. Trouble is, I don't have the camera on me, so I have to actually talk.
Yes, you do.
Oh, yes, you were diamond painting away. Well, my wife is diamond painting away. You know? But it's difficult. I mean, she can talk, and it comes over the microphones and everything, and that's great. But I can understand how diamond painting and texting doesn't work. At all. Ever. How could you? It wouldn't be possible, would it? Maybe if you were really talented and you like diamond painting away with your right hand and texting with your left, I guess that's possible. Although for me it would take a lot longer, personally. Since I don't do I type really well.
So do I.
But not say with my left hand. Or only my left hand. It's kind of got to be both. I do 40 or so words per minute, roughly. It's not too bad.
I do about 35 words per minute, so I guess that's pretty good.
I thought you were faster.
I might be faster.
Have you timed it? You could be faster.
I could be faster. I don't know. I still make mistakes on my words.
I know you do. I know you don't do 45 diamond dots a minute. Pretty sure of that.
No.
Well, pick up the pace. Come on, hurry up.
Are you nuts? I can go as slow or as fast as I want to.
That's just you want to get this. You want to get this diamond painting done before 2022 runs out.
This will get done.
Yeah, along with the other 13.
Did you have to tell how many I had?
Serial starter.
I admit to that.
Have you finished one? Like
yes,
you did? You did? When was that?
It was a partial. And you know I finished it.
No, I'm talking a full one. Don't give me that partial thing.
I have finished a full one, but it was
a
smaller one.
Oh. Like half this size.
Yeah.
A third maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've learned if you get too tired, you just go to the...
You're finding out what size is your painting.
Mine is smaller. It's a 70 by 50. That's what we both agreed that we wanted to be at a comfortable size, because 105, that would take me like 3 or 4
years.
No, years. Not years. Not years.
You gotta say you were gonna say years. I know you were.
No, I wasn't gonna say years.
Look, there's Robert.
Hi, Robert.
Hey, good to see him.
Yeah.
Good to see his text anyway. Don't actually see him.
We have seen him.
We have seen him, and it was good to see him.
Yes, it was.
Haven't seen Karen. You've seen Oddie, though. I've seen Oddie.
I've seen Oddie. I've seen Oddie in Zoom.
Apparently, Karen started last year on her diamond painting of the size that she's doing, the 105 by 70.
It does take time, and sometimes it's just... You see, I have a few of these nice ones that I really want to do, but I'm like,
I know what you want. I know what you want at one stage.
What?
You want me to make that desk that lady made with the roll top, and then underneath it's the thing that she's working on. Do you remember that?
Yeah.
Her jigsaw puzzle desk? I thought that was classic.
I think it would look great for holding all my diamond paintings.
I think it would take me months to make the silly thing. That was amazing.
Knitting. Yes, knitting.
Can't knit and type at the same time either. What we need, we all need to invest in this, I think. We need to invest in a voice writer. As in, we talk into the microphone and it writes up what it thinks I said. What if it has like
they already have something like that.
I know, but we need to invest in it.
Oh, okay.
As in, we don't have anything like that. Other people in the world have things like that. It's an existing invention. We just don't have one.
Oh, okay, I get what you're saying.
Imagine trying to read over the transcript later of all the stuff that I've said. People would go, "What? How is that relevant?"
Now, one thing, are you feeling a whole lot better now?
Compared to what? Compared to like when I was 25? No.
No. I mean, before you were having asthma problems.
Compared to that, yes. Look, there goes a person. Two peoples. Two peoples? One people. Peoples is plural, but it doesn't exist. People is plural.
People is plural.
But you can have one people. You can't have one people. You can only have one person. Two people, three people, four people. It's like sheep. Sheep is plural. Don't know why people say sheeps. Or fishes. Fish is plural.
Fish is plural. Don't know why they add the ES to it.
Probably because of a saying that was around at the time. It said, "Oh ye gods and little fishes."
Really?
I don't know why or what it means. Or where it comes from. There's probably Plato or Socrates or somebody.
Or swimming with the fishes.
Well, that's fair because English isn't their first language.
True.
Among the Sicilians.
Very true.
I don't know, I'll have to look up where that phrase comes from. I haven't heard it in a long time. I don't know where it comes from.
I don't know. I just remember when I was watching. It usually means that they're dead or something. They're swimming with the fishes.
No, sleeps with the fishes.
Sleeps with the fishes.
Yeah.
Yeah. That usually means they're dead.
It does. They went swimming with concrete overshoes. Didn't work out very well.
Yeah.
Although I did see a cartoon once where the guy goes, "Oh no, the dreaded cement overshoes," right? And they pulled him out of the mold that they'd set him in, with just his feet covered in cement. And they set him down on the sidewalk, and it was really funny because the mold was like a half circle, so it was round on the bottom. And that was why it was the dreaded cement overshoes, because he couldn't keep his balance. He kept falling over. People kept picking him up. He fell over. And then some nice person came along and, cracked the cement open and said, like, "Okay, you've had your lesson. Don't do that again." That was it.
Yep. I think I'm doing very well on this because I'm almost done with this color. Well, not almost done with this color. I have still this whole section right in here to do with the sleeves. I can just hear you, and not monotone, but I can just hear you. And here she does. Here she goes.
I'm in your head.
Yeah, putting one color on the thing. And then here she goes again, picking up another color.
No, it's the same color. There's a blue one. And there's another blue one. Another blue one. Diamond painting is exciting. I'm just waiting to see what the next one's going to be. Look at that! It's blue! That's amazing. Where does she keep getting them from? I think that tray might be full of blue ones. There's blue ones everywhere. Should be doing this for quite a while. As you might have noticed, most of this entire diamond painting is blue. In fact, this specific color blue, I'm not even going to bother to try to figure out how many diamond dots there would be. But I would guess at least 1/3 of this diamond painting is this color. Okay? So if you don't want to give yourself RSI, don't get this one.
RSI?
Yeah, repetitive strain injury.
Ah.
I'm blue, da booty, da boo da, da booty, da boo da.
Oh dear.
It's like Smurfs hiding in a blueberry pie. Everywhere. Stop diamond painting. What's that for? Keep going. You're good. You can giggle and like place down little blue diamond dots at the same time, can't you?
Yeah.
I can't talk and drink tea at the same time, so people have a little break for a minute while I have another sip.
Oh, they all love your voice, honey.
Can't think why. 24 million people got the same voice, nearly. Same accent, anyway. Ooh, look at this. Robert's been busy. 12.
Are you doing something for a, I know what I'm trying to
12 disc cloth. Is that this morning? Or as in, in the last, how long? How long did it take you to make, how long did it take you to make 12 and start on number 13? I'm interested. I want to know how fast he is.
Pretty fast.
I want to see if we should enter his name in the Knitting Olympics. Is there a Knitting Olympics?
I wish.
There should be a Knitting Olympics. Should be knitting/crochet/sewing Olympics. See who can make
2 weeks, he said.
That's pretty good. That's not bad.
I crocheted what did I do?
I mean, that's in between doing all the other things that he's got to do.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's not bad at all. Do you know how many dishcloths I've knitted in the last 25 years? None. 0. Can't knit.
He doesn't know how to.
I tried. I did. I tried to learn how to knit. Tried to learn how to crochet. Thought that'd be easier since it's only got one needle. Nope. It's not happening. Let's start it up.
Oh, Burgles.
The Knitting Olympics. I think there should be team events too.
Really?
Mm-hmm. Like, say for example, who can make, say, a wedding dress in the time allowed. So it's got to be measured, sewn. Measured, cut, sewn, brocaded, and fitted.
Really?
Mm-hmm. I reckon Las Vegas would be the place for it.
No,
they have so many weddings there all the time. You could have daily Olympics. So, it's like, would you like a wedding dress made up? Yeah, but we're getting married in half an hour. Not a problem. We've got the Olympic winning team out the back. Away we go. Just get your bride-to-be out there. Well, we'll have her measured up and back out, dressed and ready to go in half an hour. They'd have to have some pre-cut fabrics, wouldn't you?
You would probably have to, yeah.
Actually, probably have like whole racks and racks of wedding dresses.
I normally can do like a three placer, guys, but today I am not doing any 3 placing due to the fact that I can't find my 3 placer.
Really?
Yeah, I can't find that one that I always have. I use the.
Didn't you have it out in the living room?
I looked in the living room.
Did you?
Everywhere.
Would you like me to look? I can look.
No.
You want me to stay here?
I want you to keep them entertained. Thank you.
Oh, good luck with that. This is a very discerning audience.
They like
these people.
They like your voice.
It's got to be more than that. This requires sophistication, requires intelligence, requires conversation skills.
And you have all of it.
Could be a problem. Did I volunteer for this job?
Yes, you did.
I don't remember that. Pretty sure you got talked into it. I think you said, you'd be great at it. It's like, yeah, twist my arm, why don't you? I'm here. We're good.
Especially when I'm doing the resin pours. Oh my word. I can't even talk when I'm doing resin
You
pours.
can talk.
No, I can't.
You can do it.
I've tried.
I can walk and chew gum at the same time. You can talk while you're doing resin pours. Actually, that's never been proven. Now that I think back over it, I don't chew gum very often.
No.
And I mean, the last time I chewed gum would have been, say, high school. I'm pretty sure, I was sitting down for it at the time.
Oh,
or maybe standing up.
Maybe it's down there.
No, at least once I've talked and chewed gum at the same time. Walked rather, not talked. Although I probably did that too. Ooh, walked, talked and chewed gum. I'm multi-talented. Hey, what are you doing?
I'm checking something.
Yeah, well, you're not going to be able to check it with me in the way, are you? Just wait a second.
Just a feeling I'm getting.
No, no, not there. Nothing there. Nothing in there.
Nothing there.
Nothing, no.
And definitely probably
No, probably not. Let's have a look. Nothing worth looking at. What are you after?
Nope. Go ahead.
If you're after space to put something, you're in luck. Yeah.
No, I'm looking for my show. Thingy.
Really?
You know the thing I usually have when I'm working with my diamond painting?
Shaol thingy.
The show thingy. That's the setup I have. But I don't.
No. Don't see it. It's not here.
It has to be either in my living room or something.
It went looking for the other pen.
Must have.
That's what happened. For those who don't know, this is going to be a dolphin, or at least a reasonable facsimile thereof. Not a real dolphin. We're not allowed to keep real dolphins in the house. It's not on the landlord agreement. We can't even have pets, except chickens and a bird and a fish. 2 fish.
Well, a fish aquarium.
I still want a nice. How about we get a barramundi for a pet?
We're not allowed to.
It's a fish.
It's a fish, but look how big those things get.
It wouldn't be a pet for long.
Oh dear.
How about we turn up the heat in that aquarium to, I don't know, 105 Celsius?
You are so mean.
No, you'd only need to be, probably about 85 Celsius. That'd be all right.
Oh dear.
90.
Oh dear.
90 would do it.
Isn't he being mean, guys?
You couldn't do it, could you? You could not, even a barramundi, you could not have a barramundi as a pet and then eat it. You couldn't do it. No. I could. I don't regard it as a pet, that's why.
No, I recall that one time I had a black chicken.
Well, that was, in a lot of that, I have to say that was actually mean of your grandfather, to be honest. That's my opinion. I don't know if anyone's in the mood to hear a sad tale, to be honest, which is pretty sad.
I don't really talk about Blackie that much.
I'm not sure if you made the connection when you were that young. Did you?
I wasn't that young.
No, but I mean, or did you just blank it out somehow?
I blanked it out.
Anyway, probably a good thing you didn't get to keep those ducks, hey dear.
Oh, that was a funny story along with that, too.
Well, it was. The story is funny, but I'm sure if you'd kept it, you would have had the same result eventually.
Eventually, yeah.
It would have been worse, because how many ducks were there?
It was about 10.
Wow. Oh, that's very impressive.
Yeah, it was. See, what happened was I was actually, my neighbor, before they moved, it said I could have these ducks. And I was like, okay, only if you can catch them.
Yep.
Well, the new neighbor, who did not know of this agreement with the old neighbor,
Mm-hmm.
told told me that I had stolen the ducks. I didn't steal the ducks. The ducks actually followed me. They actually, I was walking over, talking to them, and they just followed me to my house.
Mm-hmm.
After that, it happened one more time. And the neighbor goes and says, "You stole my ducks." And I'm like, "Dad, no, I didn't steal the ducks. I was given permission to have the ducks from the old neighbors that they said that they were not going to go to the new neighbors."
Mm-hmm.
Well, long story short, the ducks followed me again. And my dad took them back one more time. Or, well, actually, my grandfather took them back one more time. And then the ducks came back over to our house again. This time, my grandfather says, "Nope, they're not staying here." And he took them over to a body of water a little bit further from us, so they can't find us.
One of the local ponds.
It wasn't a local. It was in a park.
Mm-hmm. As a pond.
Well, it wasn't a pond. It was a big lake-like area.
Do you know the smallest pond I've ever seen? I've seen it on TV.
What?
It had one duck in it, and it only had room for two. Tiny, tiny little thing. But it counted as a pond because apparently it was a permanent body of water. Never dried up. Just this little circular hole in the ground. How deep it was, I don't know. But it was a pond. Go figure. Weird, hey?
Yeah.
I saw that on Doctor Who.
Yeah, I just remember growing up thinking, well, I remember the fact that when that happened, I was like, this is not even one bit fair. I was told I was allowed to have these ducks, and the ducks followed me, and
Yeah.
the neighbor goes and says that I'm a thief.
Is it possible that the old neighbors were kidding? As in they didn't think that you could catch them? They
Pretty
just
much. I think they thought I couldn't catch them.
they wanted to see the fun of you catching them, and then you wouldn't have them, and so they made that. That's what I think sometimes. Well, joke's on them.
The joke is on them because
Nobody got the ducks.
the ducks actually liked me.
Mm-hmm.
I'm very friendly with animals.
Now,
I love all types of animals. So
there was a bit of excitement there just a moment ago. We ran out of blue, but not to worry. There was more blue in a container, as you can see. She just poured it in and giving it a little shake, and then starting off on her diamond dotting again. That was my David Attenborough voice. Did you like it?
that was good. That was good.
Who's the other Attenborough? Richard?
I don't know.
I'm pretty sure it's David. Does all the wildlife commentaries and documentaries. I must look up one day exactly what a documentary is. Because
I know what a documentary is.
Well, there's no documents involved. It's all TV and talking. I don't see a single piece of paper changing hands. Should be called a televisionomentary or something. A film. Oh no, they call them film documentaries, don't they? They used to call them film documentaries because they were on film.
Yeah.
If it was just a documentary, it'd be boring. It'd be just this guy reading off a script, and we wouldn't even see anything. We're going, well, the eagle is flying across the sky and screaming. Is like, Show me the picture. It's much more interesting. I'm doing what they call a mockumentary.
Yeah, I think you are. I think you are.
Nobody's typing. They must have gone back to knitting and diamond painting.
Oh, of course. I did finish well, it's not 100% finished, but I did finish the
Toadstool.
Yeah, the mushroom house.
Yeah, the toadstool. You did? Well done.
Except for I have to fix the top part of it, but other than that, it's done.
That poor little Smurf.
It's not a Smurf.
The thing that you did to his house.
I did nothing to his house.
He had a big patch on the roof that needed fixing.
Oh dear, dear, dear.
Not to mention the original, the original concept is like, you've lost half my building materials. What's going on? That's okay. We'll mop them up with a rag. You're what? That's my house. And yet, that's what happened, hey dear. It's okay. We sanded it. Well, you sanded it and polished it, and now it's good. For those who don't know,
you'll start another cast off. Yeah, cast off means basically they finish the product and they cast off. Yeah.
That's good. Because they have to tie that knot at the very finish so that it doesn't unravel on the poor person who wears it. Knitting was started by practical jokers, wasn't it?
No.
I'm sure it was.
No.
The way you can just unravel at one little tug.
Dear, oh dear, oh dear, you're being mean.
I thought it was. I'm serious. There's something wrong with something that can just unravel while you're wearing it.
Oh, birds.
What'd you do?
Nothing.
Did you put a blue one in a blue spot instead of the other blue spot?
It's a different color. You can tell it's a different color, trust me.
You can tell it's a different color.
The
shame.
The shame.
The remorse.
There's no remorse.
There isn't?
No.
There's inconvenience, though. Because that won't be as gluey when you go to stick a real one on it.
I already just did it.
Did you?
Yeah.
Really? It's fixed?
It's fixed.
Hallelujah.
Oh, brother.
What?
Oh, dear.
Yeah, I'm being mean. I'm good at it. You know, I say stick to what you know. And if what you know is being mean, well, why not? If you're really, really good at being mean, well, maybe one day you could be president of the United States. Or worse, vice president. Because they're the ones in charge of vice, right? Got to be really mean to be in charge of vice. Do you know, there are some different ones there, aren't there? There's little splashy things. Are you marking in the Zs?
No.
You're not? What are you marking in?
I'm marking in the C's.
The C's?
The C as in kitty cat.
I wish it was the 7 C's, but it looks like 150,000 C's.
No, it's not that many C's.
I don't know. I'm going to do the maths one day and find out. I'm not going to sit here and count it, though.
Oh, dear.
Oh, there goes my beanie. My beanie fell off the back of your chair. It's not, but it was to start with, and I had my beanie on. And so the beanie fell off the back of your chair because that's where I hug it when I got in here.
Yeah.
Now I'm yawning. Well, no, there's time down the bottom. You're on till 9:30, right? Or 8:30? 9:30. 9:30. I'm going to say 8:30. It's too late. It's not quite 9 o'clock.
Oh, okay, cool.
You're fine.
Yeah.
I'm sure, the next person on will, send you a little alarm message saying, get off. It's my turn.
Actually, no.
They never have they?
No.
They just assume.
Yeah.
Don't even ask politely.
What?
Don't even ask politely. Mind you, you don't do that either. You don't send a message to the previous person saying, "Excuse me, I think it's my turn. Think you better get off."
I don't think I ever did that.
Besides, it wouldn't matter because you'd still be competing with the other 150,000 people who are uploading videos every minute.
Yep.
Something like that. They worked it out. It's huge.
Yep.
There's a humongous amount of people uploading videos to YouTube this minute.
I got a new mold too.
And to Twitch. And to who knows what else.
I don't think you even heard what I just said.
You got a new mold too.
Yeah, I do.
A slime is a slime mold?
No.
Is it? It's the only kind of mold I know.
You only know of slime molds. You don't know of resin molds.
You get molds on resin? That's terrible. Don't I suppose you could. If you kept it in a dark, dank place.
Silicon mold.
What kind of mold? Besides silicon, it's just a lump of silicon putty wouldn't work very well for a mold. You have to make a shape out of it. What shape is it in? Please tell me it's not just a lump of silicon putty.
Oh dear, no.
Good.
It actually is in balloons.
In what?
Balloons.
Balloons.
Balloons, like you know how you fill up a balloon and you have it full of helium.
Can't imagine them being very popular at a party, to be honest. Made out of resin. People go, it doesn't matter how much helium I put in this balloon, it won't float. Stuck to the floor. My friend came in, tried to play, you know how they had that game of balloon soccer and tried to kick it? Well, they had to take him off to hospital. Broken toe. And they call me mean. And you're going to make balloons out of resin. Is that what you're telling me?
Yeah.
How dare you? Hold on, wait a minute. How dare you? Got to do it that way. No, it's no good. I don't sound like a 17-year-old girl.
No.
Probably a good thing.
I'm very, very thankful you
don't. Anyway. So, resin balloons, huh?
Yeah.
And I'm the mean one. Why do you have a mold for making a resin balloon?
Well, sometimes people want balloon cover minders.
Oh,
and I thought that would work really good.
It's probably very cute. And the good thing about balloons is you can make them any color.
Yeah.
People don't come along and say, no, that you've made a frog there and that needs to be green. Right? You can have a purple frog if you want.
Well, actually, the poison dark frogs are actually different color.
They are. That's right.
And
that's exactly right.
There is a purple frog, a regular purple frog.
Mm-hmm. Well,
no, there is.
Slightly irregular.
There's green, there's blue, and the poison dark frogs are either blue, yellow.
I'm just saying. Generally speaking, people go, no, it's a frog, it should be green.
Generally, yeah.
Why are frogs green?
I don't know.
It's their choice, I guess.
More like the creator's choice, but you know.
True. Case in point. Fantastic point. But balloons, any color. Yeah. Literally any color.
I can make it silver. I can make it gold. I can make it purple. I can make it yellow. I can make it pink.
Nobody cares.
Hot pink.
And then stick a magnet in it and another magnet to the back, and boom, there you go. Cover minder, not color minder. What's a color minder? I don't know.
Color minder?
That's what I said first.
I don't think there is such a thing as a color minder.
I'll figure out a definition later, and then there will be. Once I've defined it properly. Maybe I'll even make one. I'll make the world's first color minder. See if I don't.
Maybe it's just a minder that's different colors?
Yeah, it could be like a chart saying all you people who are red-green colorblind, like me, this is what it really is. Like this, you put down this thing that's green or blue or both, right? Greeny blue, aqua, and you write next to it aqua, so they know, and they can carry the chart around with them wherever they go. Look like a real fool, and still be wrong because there are other things out there that mimic that color anyway. So fail. One day I'll be a multi-millionaire based on my inventions, provided I can stop people stealing them. Excuse me.
Well, when we found out that one that we were thinking of actually doing.
Yeah, it doesn't exist yet.
Doesn't exist yet. So
Yeah,
maybe,
that's right.
maybe.
So, like Kickstarter?
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, announced a Kickstarter today, $25 million, and we'll have one.
I don't think we can ask for it, but I doubt anyone.
We can. You can get, like, all they have to do is buy you 12.5 million coffees. No, not even that many. 5 million coffees. 5 million coffees, and we're set to go.
Well, we do want to make a blimp. That's one thing we definitely want to do.
It's a good thing that, like, when it says buy me a coffee, it's not actually a coffee. Like, when someone taps on that, a coffee does not appear in your living room.
No.
That's a good thing. Because can you imagine if somebody bought you 5 million coffees? If they actually did that, and they just all appeared, and we'd be screaming because there'd be hot liquid everywhere. That would hurt. So it's not buy me a coffee. I mean, it says buy me a coffee, but it's not. It's just money.
Virtual.
Virtual coffee.
Yeah.
That works.
When I did get that buy me a coffee, I showed it to my husband, and he's like, "Oh, that's cool.
That's amazing.
That's amazing. That's cool.
It
That's
is
nice." So yeah.
Donations don't even count as income, do they? Or
Nope.
do they? Not really.
Nope.
So I won at gambling. I gamble on somebody actually pushing the button. What are we doing now? More ocean?
Yeah, we're still doing more ocean, but I'm not quite there yet. I'm almost done with the C's because right in here is the last bit of C's, and then I'll be doing Z's.
How come?
Oh boy.
How come this exact blue is reflected in the sky?
No clue.
Well, that's disappointing.
I'm not the one who created the sky.
You're filling it in.
This isn't the sky. This is the ocean.
Tell you what, Yahweh does amazing work. He fills it in all the time, constantly.
Yes, he does.
Excuse me. Did you know they had no word for blue back in the day?
Yeah, I know.
Supposedly.
It was azure.
It's interesting, isn't it?
That's what it was. It was azure.
I mean, they could see it. They just didn't have a word for it. People group things differently. If anyone's interested, look up a thing online. I think on YouTube said why Greeks couldn't see the color blue. It's wrong because they could, but they just didn't have a name for it.
Guys, the C's are done. The C's are done. The C's are done.
Woo!
For this square.
Little section here, anyway. Now you got to move on to the Z's.
Yes, the Z's.
Oh, yeah, it's mostly Z's, isn't it? Just there.
No, there's other colors.
I know, but is that different? Oh, you're going to put. Oh, I see what you're doing. All those colors that she just put in. Well, there's a couple left, so she's putting them back in the container they came out of. The container is going off to one side, back behind, out of camera range here. And then She's dragging out another one.
We're doing Zeds.
Now, is this Z color? We're 100% certain of this.
Yes.
The label on the top says Z.
Yes.
Well, that's good.
Plus over here it says Z.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So what number is this? What color? 996. What is this?
This is this color.
It says 996, doesn't it? No? Yes?
Yeah.
It does.
996.
Well, don't show me. Show them.
996.
There you go.
I'm not sure if it's showing up.
It might. I'll tell you in a minute. It's amazing how your hand is working independently of what's going on. It's not showing up. What's going on? This text. Oh, there it is. Okay, you can probably remove it now. I'm going to count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There is a 6-second delay between what's happening here in real life and what appears on the screen. It's pretty amazing. That means that despite the feed is not going directly to your computer. It can't be. Or it is, but it's going to your computer, then it's going to a server somewhere, then the server's processing it, and then sending it back to your computer screen. What the heck? Doesn't seem very efficient to me. I'm tired. When can I go back to bed? Just kidding. I have to do work today.
We have a lot to do today.
We do.
We need to get this business up and running.
I'm going to mow the lawn today.
Yes, mow the lawn.
That's going to take at least 2 hours.
I need to take pictures upon pictures upon pictures. We are doing an auction online.
Can I sleep while I'm mowing the lawn?
No.
Why not?
You can't do that.
Probably can.
No.
Oh, no, I don't have a ride on.
No.
I'm not allowed to sleep while you're on the ride on anyway. Is that right?
I don't know. I've never did well, I did when I was a child. My grandfather had me ride on the lawnmower.
I slept on a tractor once.
Really?
I was driving it too.
That's smart.
It's okay.
Be careful, people. Be careful, people. There's a sleeping man behind the lawnmower.
No. On the tractor. I was ploughing a field. I was ploughing a field at Ag College.
And you fell asleep.
Yep.
Why did you fall asleep?
I was tired. The field was over 1 mile long. I woke up before I hit the fence. I looked back over the track. Oops. Have to do that row again. That was a fail. Did I cover it up before the instructor comes and asks why the heck that row's not straight? Plowed section all over the place. Good thing I was only plowing instead of planting.
Oh boy.
People would have been an interesting looking pattern come harvest time, put it that way. Yeah. What? Look back behind me. Oh yeah, the last couple of 100 meters doesn't look good. I seem to have drifted off a little bit. Oh, it was hard to stay awake. I started singing, which isn't always best. But it worked. Managed to finish the rest of the field without having to worry about it again.
So you did get a good grade, didn't you?
I don't know. Years ago. I passed, I guess. Ag College, generally. Got to count for something. Can't even sing the little song, though. You know? So, I can't read, I can't write, doesn't really matter. Because I go to agricultural college and I can drive a tractor.
Oh, dear.
It was actually Gatton College. But that I didn't go, that was the song was Gatton College, but I didn't go to Gatton. I went to Dolby. Doesn't work out very well. Because I go to Dolby College and I can drive a tractor. I suppose it fits into the meter better.
Maybe.
I learned all sorts of things there. I learnt about row cropping, vegetable cropping, growing herbs. I learned about eating watermelons and leaving the rinds outside somebody else's room.
For real?
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
It's like, wasn't us.
But it was you.
It wasn't.
Really?
I wasn't the one who disposed of the rinds, put it that way.
Who's the one who did?
Actually, no, it was one other dormitory stuffed rinds in our bin. That's how I know about it. We didn't even get any watermelon. I feel cheated. And so that's what happened. Somebody else raided the watermelon patch, ate all the watermelons, and then put the rinds in our rubbish bin. So it looked like we did it.
Did you get into trouble?
No, because the teachers knew about it long ago. Long ago. It's an old trick.
Was it an initiation or something?
No, they just like to blame other people for what they were doing.
What did the teachers do?
Nothing. How could they prove who it was?
Wasn't there like a how long ago was this?
30-something years.
So they wouldn't have had what they have now.
Oh, like cameras.
Yeah.
That would have been an invasion of privacy back then. You know?
Fair enough.
I learned how to look after pigs.
Yeah, I remember you telling me that.
Chickens, sheep.
Yep.
That's when I formed my opinion that sheep are the dumbest animals in the world. Seriously? Absolutely the dumbest. And chickens are a close second. Because chickens do not have a herd mentality. At least. If one chook goes wandering off, all the other chooks don't follow it. It's just like, oh yeah, go for your life. See, because I think that's because chickens know that they're stupid. Sheep don't know.
Chickens are not stupid.
Okay. Prove it.
And how am I supposed to prove that?
Exactly. Chickens are stupid. But sheep are really stupid. Incredibly stupid. Like when you've got a paddock on one side of the road and you've got an open paddock on the other side of the road full of lush green grass and lots of watering troughs, and they decide, you know what? Instead of leaving this bare paddock that we've chewed all the grass out of and going across the road into the nice green grass, we're just going to run down the highway. That's stupid. And then when you finally get out of the paddock, after the last few sheep have left the paddock, and you close the paddock gate so that they're not stupid enough to try to go back into the bare, non-grassy, no-water paddock, and you chase them on the motorcycle down the road and get to the front of the lead sheep, and you chase them back the other way, and they think, well, surely this time they'll go into the nice, open, inviting gate into the beautiful green pasture. Nope, keep going down the road, and some of them are trying to get back into the gate that they came out of, sticking their heads under the fences and everything. Then finally the farmer comes out half an hour later with his dog going, I looked out the window and I couldn't see any sheep in the pasture, and then I saw them all running down the road, so I thought I'd better come help you. I thought, what was your first clue? I'll chase those sheep for half an hour. And then I chased them for another 15 minutes to get them into the paddock, this time with the help of the farmer and his dog. Why he thought I could do it by myself, I don't know. And that is my case in point for sheep being stupid.
They just can't tell the direction that they're going.
They can't spot green grass? Compared to blue bitumen? And even if they are colorblind, there's a clue. Which you put when they put their mouths down to try to nibble the bitumen, they get their lips burnt.
Oh, brother.
That doesn't happen on grass. It's like you can't even pull anything into your mouth. What's with that? And there's also the sound that their little hooves make as they go racing off down the road. It's this clatter, clatter, clatter.
Everyone who's listening, give a thumbs up to this man. He's really good at telling stories.
If you've ever heard about, I don't know, 300 sheep all clattering down the bitumen at the same time, it makes a horrible racket. And I'm so glad we lived, I mean, not a long way out of town, but far enough out of town that any vehicles that might have been coming along were far enough apart. Can you imagine? And we lived on a flat section. We were on a flat section there. Can you imagine if we'd been on a hill and some bloke had come over the hill doing 100 kilometers an hour? All right, that's 50 miles an hour for the people in the USA who still haven't caught up. Thanks to your politicians. You should vote them all out and vote in somebody who actually speaks metric. Anyway. Yeah, can you imagine if they come over the hill doing 100 kilometers per hour and there's like 300 sheep suddenly in front of them? Ow! At least for the sheep. Would have bent every single fender on the vehicle too, I'm sure. Unless it was a truck. That happens sometimes. No, not a single sheep was lost. I'm happy to say.
You're kind of mean to the sheep.
Well, then the farmer asked me, why didn't they go in the paddock? I'm like I know. Do I look like a crossbreed?
Hi, Gail.
There you go, Gail. You might have to do a rewind and see what you missed.
My husband's talking about sheep.
Which is stupid. That's why in the olden times they used to sacrifice sheep as like one less stupid animal in the world.
That's so mean.
Along with the goats and the cattle. Look, sheep got sacrificed because they were stupid. Goats got sacrificed because they were annoying. And cattle got sacrificed because they were tasty. That's it. Those are the reasons. Nothing else gets sacrificed.
Okay, let's not talk about sacrifice, please.
Why not?
Well,
how many of our audience wants to hear, gory sacrifice? No? Okay, nobody. We lose our G rating. Probably.
Yeah, I don't want to get.
We're not talking about humans here. We're talking about,
I know
animals.
But what I'm trying to say is I don't want to get the mark on my.
Do you? Okay. No. Yeah. Excuse me.
So. That's why you think sheep are stupid, huh?
That's how I know sheep are stupid. 100% guarantee sheep are stupid. It's been proved. Sorry. Excuse me. My nose there.
Anything else you want to say about maybe your childhood or anything?
When I was young, I was very small. And then, gradually, I got bigger. Would you believe that I think I'm right here, 2 million times bigger than when I first started. At least, I'm going to look it up. How many cells in the human body? Because there was a time when I was just one cell. I might be 3 million times bigger than I was. I'm huge. You know, how many people would describe themselves as 3 million times bigger than when they first started? Not that many. Nope.
My husband's a tall man.
Hmm. And nobody when you explain about growing up, it's never pretty. Do you know why?
Go ahead.
Because I grew some. Bum bum bum. Domestic violence. You all saw that. She elbowed me. Something wrong?
No.
No?
No.
You sure?
Yeah.
Feeling good?
Fine.
Yeah. Mm.
I got it. I got the joke really quick. I fell right into it.
You knew I was setting it up. So, way to go. Gail liked it.
Yeah, of course. I was thinking of something else when you were doing that, and then it came to me, and it's like, oh, okay. He's doing his odd dad jokes again.
Got to practice there.
True.
Yeah, there's so many interesting things on this floor, I tell you.
Don't pay attention to the floor.
Pay no attention to the man behind the curtain.
What curtain?
There is a paddle pop stick on the floor.
Yeah.
You didn't even eat an ice cream.
No.
No.
It's one of those stirrers.
And there's a paper, a big paper dot with red stuff all over it next to it.
Actually, that is glitter.
Really?
Mhm.
On the floor?
Mhm.
On a piece of paper?
Mhm.
Why?
Because it is.
And in front of that, above that, there's those little like Ziploc bags. You don't actually have to imagine. I'm going to show you here. One of these things, right there on the floor, where you go. What is it doing there? I don't understand.
It fell off of my desk. I'll be cleaning up anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a notebook back there.
What?
There's a notebook.
That's yours.
So it's not even your notebook, and it's on the floor in your room, your craft room.
Yeah. You brought it in.
I didn't throw it on the floor.
It fell off of the table.
It's doing a lot of note taking down there, isn't it? It's got a paintbrush next to it, and something else on it which I can't even identify.
We'll deal with it later.
There's a yellow slip of paper under the desk with lots of writing on it, which I can't read from here.
I'm hoping to get all these Z's or Z's done.
There's a washcloth on the floor behind me and a black and gold Neapolitan ice cream container, which probably has something in it.
It has glitter. One thing I'm going to tell you is that you can actually use your food containers as extra bits of hold a second, I'm trying to think here. You can use it as
use them for storage.
Extra storage if you need to.
But take the food out first.
Oh, of course.
And preferably eat the food first.
And sometimes you can use those extra containers. You can actually use them for
And if it's been ice cream, you need to wash it out first and dry it.
Oh, dear
thoroughly.
Lord.
Otherwise, the whole place smells like sour milk after a while. It's disgusting.
We don't do that.
I mean, I'm guessing.
Oh, dear.
Pretty sure I'm guessing.
I hope you are. Because there's no way we would eat. We would have a... No. Wow.
We'd have fungus everywhere, wouldn't we?
No, but you can use it for leftovers. You can use those plates. Believe it or not, over in the South, which I never lived in. But
yes, you did.
The South,
Isn't Oklahoma South?
Well, I was born in New Mexico and
That's
I
south.
lived in Oklahoma.
That's also south.
Yeah.
You don't remember
and then
that.
after that, I lived in Oregon.
Which isn't south.
No, that's in the north.
Okay.
So, anyways, back to what I was saying. So,
It's all north, by the way. It's north of the equator. Keep
true.
going.
True. Thank you. Thank you
Anytime.
for that.
Containers, ice cream containers.
Yeah. You can use it. Actually, my grandma used to do this. She actually used the containers, like the ice cream containers or anything that's plastic. She would actually use that for the leftover meals.
We occasionally watch that. We occasionally watch that little comedy company who puts up a show called "It's a Southern Thing." It was funny because one of them was like the grandmother of the house was going, honey, can you pass me? Oh no, she asked her son-in-law to pass her some butter from the fridge, and he opened the fridge and there's like eight containers in there, which are either butter or margarine. And he opens them up and there's like all different kinds of things in there. Only one of which is actually butter.
Actually, she says anything that has margarine is not butter.
No, that's right. It was never going to be butter.
Right.
You'd think at one point one of them would have actually just started opening the containers instead of bringing them over first. I would have.
And then she had to go over to the
But I don't have a. Do I have? I might have a southern mother-in-law. Do I?
She's in Kentucky.
I can't say.
She's in Kentucky.
Lucky me, I got two mothers-in-law. That tells you a little tidbit, doesn't it? You're all sitting there thinking to yourself, how can I have two mothers-in-law?
My dad married another
woman. Very true.
And this other woman has been my dad's wife for...
Well, at least 20 years.
I think 30.
30? Really?
Yeah, I think
that 30. Long?
How old am I?
I'm not going to tell them. You can tell them if you want. I'm not going to.
Yeah. He didn't leave my mother. My mother left him.
No, too much.
What happened there was that when he went back to Washington, he was basically extremely thin because my mom taking me away from him, literally. I was 2.5 years old, so I never got to know my dad till I was about 21. Long story short, my mother, my mother divorced my dad.
For no good reason you can think of.
For no good reason. He wasn't abusive. There was no problem.
The other bloke had more money.
And basically, she thought she was going to become rich. Long story short, she hasn't. She never has become rich. The man who does have the money never gave her any of the money. So long story short, my mother, my dad got married to another woman and been married to this woman since I was probably about 5 years old, and I never knew her.
Oh, okay, there you go.
So, yeah.
That's a long time, dear.
Yeah. Like I said, they've been married for a while.
I could say, well, more than 30 anyway. How about we say that?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
So that's how I have two mothers-in-law.
I don't talk much about my private life or anything like that, but I can say that for a fact that, yeah, Jeff is right. He does have two mother-in-laws.
I have one advantage though.
You never met them.
They're both over in the United States. Neither of them have ever been here, and I've never been to see either of them over there. The only person who's ever done any traveling in any direction is my lovely wife, who came from the USA to here. I haven't been to the USA, probably not going to, since my wife doesn't want to go back. So here we are in beautiful Queensland.
And I've been happier ever since I moved to Australia.
Mm-hmm.
For real.
It's a lovely place to live. We'd recommend it, but we don't want 330 million Americans all showing up at once.
One thing I will say is that
But you're welcome in small amounts.
Everyone's making a big deal about the snakes, the crocodiles. Where I live, there is no crocodiles. Yes, you do see a snake, but in the 8 years I've been married to my husband, I've only seen maybe 5 snakes. In all.
Yeah. It's the ones you don't see that's the problem.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, I'm pretty sure there are snakes around, but we don't see them. One time my husband was on a walk. We were living in Grafton at the time. And well, actually in Carnham. Well, not in Carnham. No. And where is that place? It was a shack. I remember I can't remember where it starts with a P.
Oh, that was the name of the road where we were down. It was in the bush.
Yeah, it was in the bush. Jeff went for a long walk. And he saw a dead python. I mean, a big dead python. So he goes and tells me when he came back, he goes, "There's a dead python outside."
Biggest snake I've ever seen.
And I'm like, "How big is this?" And he goes, "Well, it was bigger than you and I."
Put together.
So I'm like, "Oh, okay."
It's more than 12 feet long.
More than 12 feet long? Might have been
big and round too.
It might have been a brush python, or it might have been. I don't think we have rock pythons here.
More likely to be a diamond python.
It could have been a diamond python.
Those are the big ones.
I haven't even seen any of the big pythons.
And they do live in North Queensland.
The only time I've
ever
seen
Australia.
a boa constrictor or any type of python was when I was in high school. Oh, how long have I been on?
I don't know.
It's 9:28.
Is it?
I should be getting off.
Well, you should. What do you reckon?
Yeah, I should be.
Couple of little dots down, and then we're done for the day, and they can wonder how we survived the dead python some other time.
Well, we can finish it up on Friday when we do our resin pour.
Good thing it was dead, because I nearly walked into it.
Yeah. So, if you like my video, please give me a thumbs up. Please subscribe. If you haven't subscribed, please ring the bell so you know when I upload another video. And last but not least, please comment and let me know what you thought of our
wonderful stories.
Our wonderful stories. Okay, many blessings, guys, and shalom. Wrong one. That one. Click on end screen.